Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Zero Solid Knight. I am back for episode 100 of Crash Team Rumble. And I think today we'll do... Okay, I will... I'm honestly, we got Wampa Rampa today, so that's cool. Why did I open that? Wampa Rampa. Pretty sure. Party mode, earn star collector badges. Yeah, okay, that's... To be fair, I'm almost done with the one. This one I want to do at some point too. Maybe we'll do Wampa Rampa, because I don't know. And we'll try party mode later. Alrighty, let's get go.
Your team puts Wampa on the board. Enemy team boosted. Brutal takedown. Wampa back available. Your team boosted. Your team extends a big lead. Enemy team boost expired. Clean up on aisle 3. expired. Your team extends a big lead. Enemy team boosted. Alarm blows the competition away. Your team boosted. Allied Wumpa back. Enemy team boost expired.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Your team boost expired. Victory!
Purple boy! Wait, okay, so 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 11 badges in one can go. I forgot what all the Wumpa Rumpa things are, though. I think one was... One was get a big score, so I should probably do that one too.
Three, two, your team puts Wumpa on the board. Your team boosted. Enemy team boosted. Big bonsai available. Your team boost expired. Enemy team boost expired. Minefield ready. Your team boosted. Your team takes lead.
Purple boy. So guys, gotta quit the match for a little bit here because I want to look at what the requirements for the Wampa Rampa was again. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have these things, but I might as well do them. Okay, it is. I do get big knockaway. I do need to do a big knockaway, which, yeah. I might play Spyro a little bit on this one, but we'll see. We'll see. I feel like I should be playing Spyro, the scorer part of it, but at the same time, I do want to finish. Oh. Oh, challenges. I can see the challenges from here. Okay, cool.
Team boosted.
Oh.
Enemy team super boosted. Enemy team mega boosted. Enemy team puts Wumpa on the board. The Punawa available. Minefield ready. Enemy team boost expired. TNT drones available. Boosted. Enemy team super boosted. Enemy team mega boosted. Team puts Wumpa on the board. Big bonsai available.
Alrighty.
Minefield ready. Enemy team boosted. Calling ambulance. Enemy team takes lead. Your team boosted. Enemy team boost expired. Your team takes lead. Either team could take this one. Your team boost expired. Minefield ready. Oh, painful to watch. Your team boosted. Watch out for those hooks. Allied big bullseye. Victory!
Woo. Alrighty. 7. Not bad. Uh,
Enemy team puts Wumpa on the board.
whoops.
Tyler. Whoa, who wins in a fight? Ben 10 or Homeland?
10-10 wipes the floor with me easily.
Alright, yeah, that's.
There's no contest there.
As this video just.
Hi, babies. Are you still here?
As this video brought up that I was watching about that,
Your
Yeah.
turret boosted.
stated that there's no one way that Ben.
He doesn't even have to use Alien X. He has aliens that are 10 times stronger than fucking Homelander.
Yeah, like, as he was bringing up, Homelander's strategy is laser or the occasional punch.
And the problem with
Ben's solution to a problem is literally every and anything. Are you just turn into Jesus?
no. I mean, I guess.
Nah, that looks like Jesus Christ to me.
Your team boost expired.
Ah!
Yeah. You know, Ben would have absolutely wiped the floor with Homelander.
I was asking you if you were in here, which you kind of answered my question. Also, how you're dead, dude.
Enemy team soars.
I can, if you're still here, I can see that it says that you're here. My viewer count. Or technically, okay, not the count. I should say my viewer thing. If I go into my viewers, it has you listed under moderators. It has you listed as people that I have my moderator list, so I can see that you're here. I actually frequently check the list of people. Yeah, I didn't fucking block like shit for that this fucking match. Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you hadn't already. If I hadn't checked it, I was going to send you a message on Snapchat saying if you wanted to join and talk, because I feel like it allows us to talk a little bit better when you can actually like hear me instead of just texting. Here you go, babe. This is for you. But I mean, for a little bit, your dead dude was in here too, which that's cool. I don't know if I don't think he is anymore, but he might have left when I said something.
Tyler, do you know what temperature I should put the oven to for tortellini?
Wait, what about Artie Kitty? Not particularly. I think it's 350 or 400, but I guess I could look it up.
Well, this is.
Where?
I'm just gonna throw it in there at 400 and pray.
I mean, to be fair though, three cheese tortellini bake is an actual recipe. Like, she got it from somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna throw it in there.
Let's see.
10 minutes and pray for the best. Or I could call Ma.
I
I
mean,
don't want to bust it again. Also, Tyler, could you theoretically put one of the Infinity Stones into a lightsaber?
I guess. I don't know why you would want to, but
Power! Just imagine having a fucking the Power Stone in a fucking lightsaber. That is, if you can put it in the lightsaber. but
To be fair, I feel like you'd have to have a modified lightsaber, and you'd have to have it out of specific material. Because I feel like
oh,
the power, the energy that emits from Infinity Stones would just blow the damn thing up.
probably.
There's a reason
And
why.
there's so much power coming from them that you probably have to make it tailor-made to.
I mean, hell, technically,
Walking.
lightsabers themselves aren't even that. Like, the handles of a lightsaber aren't even that strong when you think about it. Because there's a reason why several Sith have lightsabers that have weird ass fucking energy coming from them. Because their energy, their raw Sith energy or whatever, literally causes it to explode. There's a reason why, despite the fact that I generally don't think Kylo Ren is a very well-written character, there's a reason why he's got those weird things on the side of him. His lightsaber literally leaks energy because it broke.
Wait, did Kylo Ren break his Kyber crystal, though?
I mean, to be
Not
technical,
the lightsaber itself.
Enemy team puts more focus.
technically, yes, but that also means that the material out of a lightsaber is not that strong, because it literally,
I guess, yeah.
the crystal basically broke. The crystal broke, and then the actual handle itself is now leaking energy, and then that's why it has to be modified the way it is.
I know. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I know for somebody, there's a Jedi also had a cracked Kyber crystal.
It's technically any kyber crystal can be cracked as long as you emit so much energy into it, whether it be very strong hatred or very strong love or very strong whatever into the kyber crystal, and then it would basically shatter it, and it would cause what?
I'm trying to think. What do you think?
And technically, kyber crystals break regardless if you're Sith, because the reason why it's red is because it's bleeding. It,
Yeah,
in a way.
Although I thought that was, I thought Kylo Ren's Kyber crystal was, well, not his crystal himself, but the power he emitted was the reason it crashed.
Yeah, it is.
And
But I mean, at the same time, like the color in general of a red lightsaber is
Yeah.
because
if
you
bleed in all of your negative emotions into it, and yeah, it goes all fucky.
honestly, and maybe just to go back to what you said, honestly, I see you more with a purple lightsaber than a red one, if I'm being honest.
But what about which?
Go fuck yourself! You died trying to kill me.
Wait, and also,
Sorry, huh?
I said, what were you referring to with the purple lightsaber?
Oh, she okay, first of all,
Second. Also, what do you think would cause a green Kyber crystal to break?
that's a really good question. I don't know.
Because I know there is a green.
Very strong willpower. We're going with the Green Lantern effect. Fucking absolutely fucking cannot stand the fucking Green Lantern's entire power is fucking willpower.
I mean,
That's such a fucking stupid power.
crystals kind of, or all of those rings have their own emotion that they're tailored to.
Yes, but at the same
And
time, most of them actually make sense. Willpower is the dumbest thing ever. Yellow is fear, which is an actual power that makes fucking sense.
I mean,
one of them's
power
love.
isn't necessarily willpower.
No, it is literally willpower. Like, that's
I
how
know
it's
that's
described. It's basically described as he's got very strong willpower, and he bullshits everything. But at the same time, that's just DC in a whole. DC heroes just bullshit literally everything. Like, I'm sorry, but like, Batman is the most bullshit superhero ever because of the fact that he literally survives so much shit he shouldn't.
This is why I agree with Joker. Batman is not a human. He is a god.
And then,
Also, something I didn't know.
and I don't understand fucking Superman. Like, Superman's entire thing is he gets power because he came from his world to another world that has a yellow sun. So our yellow sun gives him superpowers. That is legitimately his in-depth reason to getting superpowers. And I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck does that make any sense?
He was created before, like, most superheroes, and
Yeah, he's one of the first, but at the same
So
time,
that
that origin really didn't come about till later. They didn't, because when Superman was first created, it was just big bulky man that punches things, and then I think, and then I think it's funny that the only thing that actually fucking harms him is just a shard of his own planet, and it's like, what? That doesn't make sense. Why would he get weakened because a shard of his fucking planet it comes in contact to him? Because it's like, doesn't that mean technically all the Kryptonians should have been dying on their own planet?
I mean, maybe that's why none of them really had special abilities.
Well, all the Kryptonians get powers when they go to Earth because of the sun.
Yeah,
That's not so. But
maybe the reason they
But the-
didn't have powers on their home planet is because of the kryptonite on the planet.
But at the same time, the kryptonite doesn't really. It doesn't really destroy his powers. It poisons him.
Yeah.
At least that's the way. That's the way it's depicted, anyways. Is that he's just being slowly poisoned. That's why his powers are slightly weaker. But he's been able to overpower kryptonite before, so it's like, is he losing his powers or being poisoned, or it's so fucking stupidly complicated.
Although, to be fair, the whole sun thing isn't like the most outlandish thing.
No, because quite honestly, it's better than Flash being struck by lightning while holding a vial of fucking chemicals. Like,
Yeah.
why? Why is that his origin?
Something I didn't know about the DC universe is just simply that Flash is like the most powerful character ever in DC.
Yeah, yeah, he's got some really weird bullshit powers with his speed thing, but like,
Well, he's just fucking fast. He's so
What?
fast he was able to outrun death. That was neat to hear. That he's so fucking fast he can outrun death.
yeah, I mean, yeah, he's literally fast enough to basically destroy the timeline, because he can literally go back and forth between different periods of time with his speed. He can go through different universes with his speed, which also doesn't make fucking sense, but I get the timeline part makes sense, because, like, he can manipulate it so fast that he can slow and speed time, but the time, I don't know, traveling through universes kind of just sounds like bullshit, because honestly, like, it doesn't really make sense, because if you can manipulate the timeline,
It doesn't make sense.
I mean-
Marvel heroes that make zero fucking sense.
make more sense than DC characters, because they actually have somewhat, I mean,
there's more
Marvel
characters that
Marvel characters make a lot more sense than DC characters.
some.
No, pretty much all of them. Because even when
Still adds up to some.
nah, pretty much all of them. Because let's be how
If it's not all of them, then still adds up to some.
but no, like pretty much all of them though. Almost all the characters, other than a few characters that are written to be specifically weirdly written. Like Gwenpool doesn't count because she's written the way she is.
Yeah,
She's written to be on purpose. Deadpool is written the way he is
Yeah.
because of that stuff. But like, Ghost Rider doesn't have to make sense because he's a fucking supernatural character. he's written that way to be supernatural. There's a difference between bullshitting science and being supernatural. And DC is full of bullshit science that doesn't make sense, where I prefer Marvel's approach, where if it doesn't make sense, just make it supernatural.
Yeah, that's fair.
And as my lovely girlfriend is pointing out, Marvel has a lot more realism with their characters. With like Spider-Man, is just a teenage dude that is constantly struggling to balance life and things, and I like how realistic his whole thing is. Where then you got like Superman has the same thing, but then everyone's so fucking stupid with it. Like you put on glasses and somehow no one fucking recognizes you, despite the fact that
actually that does make sense. There is a study behind that. Because the eyes are your most recognizable part of your face.
yeah, but at the same
Doing
time,
something like that would theoretically work.
yeah, but at the same time, you have to hide your eyes, and glasses. It doesn't. That study was with sunglasses, not with
Well,
eyeglasses.
theoretically, though, that could work.
Theoretically, sure, but there's enough evidence to say it doesn't make sense.
I've been told I look way different without my glasses than with them. So, talking from personal experience too, yeah, it could make sense. Again,
It also, but
a
it,
few people in my life haven't recognized me
Yeah.
because of my glasses. So there's a study that I've done on my own that proves that Clark Kent with the glasses.
okay, so have I, but at the same time, that's an actual human being compared to a literal fucking dude that's meant to look like a god and has the same fucking physical body shape, no matter what. Like, and it's literally been pointed out in the fucking comics by Lois Lane herself how bullshit that is.
That's fair. but-
Because who else is fucking almost 7 foot tall and fucking has the godly fucking structure of Superman? Like,
Alright, yeah, I didn't realize that.
when you take into account every detail of the whole thing, the whole glasses thing doesn't fucking make sense for Superman.
I guess I didn't realize, like,
Because think about it, like, Superman
How
has a very
godly-
different body shape because of the fact that he's very beefy, he's very big. The man's almost 7 foot tall. Like,
to be fair though, I didn't realize how, like, of a godly physique Superman actually had.
but like, I don't know, I don't mind some DC characters, because, like, I don't mind I don't mind Joker. I think he's one of the best written villains out there. I love, for the most part, I don't mind. Actually, to be fair, I don't mind most of Batman's villains. What's funny is I like the villains of Batman better than Batman himself. I don't really like Batman. I think he's.
I mean, yeah, he may have some bullshit plot armor, but, like,
I don't know. He's just a boring
there's
character to me.
plenty of times where, like, Iron Man probably should have died, but didn't. Because he has plot armor. Until he did actually die.
I mean, to be fair though, Iron Man though is a little bit more. I mean,
There's two rich dudes who have a high-tech suit.
and no, one has a high tech suit, the other has just a slightly. Because I think Batman's suit is actually not that high tech when you actually like look into
Alright,
it.
it's armored.
It's pretty much just a heavily armored suit.
It's very heavily
And
armored.
with Iron Man, I mean, to be fair, Batman eventually got more arsenal, but like with Iron Man, like from the get-go, he was pretty much, he has different armor for different things. I mean, hell, he literally has a god. He literally at one
He has a
point,
god-killing suit.
but yeah, he literally built a suit, that literally was meant to kill gods. I mean, to be fair, Batman also eventually got a similar suit because
Batman
Batman
also
and Iron Man are supposed to be they're their counterparts.
Eventually,
They all
Batman did get like a whole shitload of arsenal of suits that he could use for different things like Iron Man.
But like, and honestly, like I don't like Iron Man is definitely not my favorite superhero either. So like, I can't sit here and say I don't like Batman and then immediately love Iron Man because like, Iron Man's probably on the low list of my favorite heroes because I mean, hell, you can look at Civil War. Like I was more on Cap's side than I was on, and quite honestly, I still think fucking Iron Man's entire point was kind of bullshit to begin with.
Although Blake brought up a decent point that the Injustice series of DC was kind of better than Civil War.
What do you mean?
They had a better, like, they actually had a good reason for fighting besides Tony wanted to listen to the government and Cap wanted to keep doing the hero stuff. And that Injustice, they had a legitimate, I'm not saying that wasn't like a legitimate.
I mean, but they're not the same thing though. Injustice,
Similar concept of
Injustice.
sides of the same team. Fighting.
Yeah, I mean to be fair though, they do that in comics all the time.
Yeah.
But Injustice is not the same thing though. Injustice is an alternate world where Superman, Joker kills Lois Lane and Superman goes evil. That's not the same thing. That's a completely different concept. It's similar to like it's at least to me it's the same concept as saying Power Worlds and Pokemon are the same. Like they have a slight similarity in like two teams of superheroes going against each other, but like the how and why are very, very different. And don't get me wrong, I actually really like Injustice because I've played both the Injustice, the two video games they based on. But it's kind of they're alternate worlds. So it's not part of the main continuity. And honestly, to be fair, I still think the Civil War in the comics is superior.
Different was it?
Very different. For one, there was like 150 superheroes involved in that thing. Like the fucking Civil.
What was the reasoning? Was it the reasoning the same?
It was slightly similar, but not really. It was in the comics, the Civil War basically starts because the government wants superheroes to have their identity stripped away. Like they don't want the whole masking thing. They want to basically take away the rights of superheroes to have a mask. And Cap is like, that goes completely against our fucking rights as Americans. And
against the rights to be basic.
And fucking Iron Man is basically like, well, for one, Iron Man's like, I kind of already a known superhero, but like, but he was like that.
Was Iron Man known as Tony Stark?
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, Tony was one of the few superheroes that pretty much outed himself right off the bat.
Well, no, because in the comics, he told everyone Iron Man was his bodyguard.
Yeah, for a while, but like, and to be fair, that's old continuity. They always fucking change the continuity like every fucking 5 years, and it fucking is kind of annoying, but I love how you're just adding to the conversation, which, just so you know, I am reading everything you're sending. I know, to be fair, I actually like having this conversation just because it gives me something to talk about while I'm playing instead of just being fucking absolutely silent. Like, don't make me wrong, as much as I make it out to be, I'm not I don't hate DC. I just generally am not the biggest fan of some of their superheroes because I think Marvel does their versions a little bit better.
Yeah, I like how Iron Man
is Batman, is their version of Batman, but at the same time they make him a little bit more realistic with the human side of him. They give him the alcohol problem. They give him the problems of a normal everyday person. Yes, he's still a superhero. And yes, no one can relate to being a fucking dude that's rich as fuck and has a shit ton of fucking super suits or whatever the fuck. But like, at the same time, they give him some humanity with the fact that he is a character that struggles with alcoholism.
Yeah.
Which I love
And the fact that he can't really see.
and I love the irony of Robert Downey Jr. playing him, because that's actually what Robert Downey Jr. himself struggled with before he was cast as the character. Yeah, the God complex is definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Tony does, but to be fair, there are a lot of superheroes that have God complexes. Some of them legitimately have reasons to have God complexes, and others are just fucking stupid.
I'm guessing some of the characters who have god complexes are actually gods.
Yeah, I mean, Thor definitely has a higher than life God complex, but at the same time, he's literally a god.
He has a right to have a god complex. He is a god.
Whoa. But, you know, I've always found it so cool that Robert Downey Jr. was given the role of Iron Man and basically told that if he straightens out his life, that he will be allowed to play the role of Iron Man. And he managed to do it, but I think it's cool that he ended up playing a character that he himself has that problem.
So I don't know if you just saw what your girlfriend said, but
Oh, whoops.
the fact that it hides pretty much any insecurities or anything like that by being a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Like, I mean, I don't mind. Iron Man is definitely not my favorite character. I mean, I've always been more of a Cap person, but at the same time, over the years, Cap has also kind of fallen in the ranks of superheroes because I got more into the supernatural characters. And fucking, like, Moon Knight is such a fucking well-written character.
Not gonna lie, bringing up the science. Marvel isn't scot-free from that either. I'm not sure if Spider-Man's powers would have actually happened if that same Spider did.
I mean, yeah, no, yeah. I mean, yes and no, but at the same time, we really don't know because of the fact that, I don't think anybody's has given spiders radioactive fucking blood before.
If a spider is radioactive blood, most likely end up dying from the radiation.
I mean, to be fair, the spider itself would die. To this day, I don't think, because I mean, it's a spider, I think the spider would first probably die. But to be fair, the whole Spider-Man thing is that somebody didn't, I don't know why I said somebody, it was Norman. It was not, and honestly, I think it's hilarious. I think the irony of, like, Spider-Man fighting the person who basically created him is so funny to me. But there's a few superheroes that are like that, where they fight the person, their villain ends up being the person that kind of created them. But, like, technically the original continuity, I don't remember if it's the same way this way, but it was Norman Osborn's laboratory that created the spider. And I don't even remember, because I think in some continuities, it's not a real spider. It's a robotic spider. It's like a weird nano spider that they basically took a real spider and turned it into a cyborg sort of spider, and then basically you did these radioactive experiments or whatever on it. And then I know in some continuity it is a real spider that basically survived a radioactive. But to be fair, the comics both the comics and movies of most Spider-Man do mention that the Spider-Man that bit Peter was like 1 in a million. Like, it was one of the very few actual successful.
Yeah, no, to be honest, if that were to actually happen in real life, the most likely thing that would happen is the person would die of radiation.
Yeah, and to be fair, that has been pointed out by even Marvel themselves. They did a whole comic where it was more. I mean, it wasn't exactly like the most. They weren't exactly trying to be like what would happen in the real life or whatever. The whole comic was everything bad must happen in this universe. And Peter dies of radiation poison, basically. Well, no, he doesn't die. He gets radiated by the spider and basically lives with radiation burn in his skin for the rest of his life. Like, he is basically living, he is sort of alive, but at the same time, like, yeah, he's basically a homeless man on the street that is barely alive because of the radiation, and he survives, but it's mentioned in the comic that he's basically slowly dying. And then there's the one comic where he basically kills MJ with his radioactive sperm, but we don't talk about that shit.
Also, so, you know,
no one talks about that shit because it was the weirdest fucking crap ever.
see, I don't know if anyone's actually been struck by lightning while holding some chemicals. So, for all we know, I mean, the likelihood of it actually
but,
almost zero, if possible at all. But we don't actually know if Flash's powers are theoretically possible.
But on the same time, Spider-Man is also kind of also on that side of still kind of being. Because, I mean, they did add the whole. I mean, yes, Spider-Man is not as realistic as some of the other ones, but, like. And even then, the Cap is still on the sci-fi side, but at the same time, super soldier serums are a thing that people have been working on, even to this day. That is, and to be fair, Cap is kind of just, when you think about it, Cap is just successful steroids without the horrific side effects steroids could give you.
Yeah.
In a way, like, in kind of broad terms, I guess. And to be fair, a super soldier serum is something that the government's been working on for years. Like, it's
super soldier serum.
I mean, same with the Iron Man. Like, the whole concept of Iron Man suit has been a thing that the fucking government's been working on for years.
Iron Man and Cap aren't, like,
and then you just got superheroes that, like, they don't even try to hide the bullshit because they're supernatural. Who fucking cares? Ghost Rider is literally a dude who got his powers from Satan himself. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares how unrealistic he is because he literally got his powers from motherfucking Satan.
I do like that aspect of Marvel where if it can't be actually explained, it's just supernatural.
And then there's like characters like, and then my favorite character nowadays in Marvel is Moon Knight, and that's because I finally got into reading his comics. One, he's so well written. Two, he's one of the few DID related characters that doesn't fucking demonize the disorder.
Yeah.
And doesn't make it such a fucking like problem. Like, depends on the version of his character, because he's sometimes written with more than what he originally, but his original character was written with 3 of them. There's Stephen, Mark, and Jack. I think his name is Jack, anyways. Or Jack. I'm trying to remember the I got stuff.
So, another superhero in Marvel that I thought kind of pulled that.
Wait, what did I try, baby?
Tyler. Another mainline Marvel superhero that I thought of that kind of did the whole science
Your
stuff
team
shit
boost expired.
was
Neither
Hulk,
team could take this one.
Bruce Banner. He,
I mean, to be fair though,
he
Hulk.
probably also died due to something.
Yes, at the same time, but technically Hulk is a lot more supernatural than people actually
Your team
realize. Yeah, technically Hulk. Yeah, Hulk was eventually rewritten to to be a little less kind of sciencey bullshit, and basically, yeah, he was basically rewritten to have some supernatural powers where he's basically immortal. And then when he dies, he ends up in this. I can't really explain it because I'm not the biggest like Hulk stan out there, so I don't know all of the lore of his character. But he's pretty much, when he dies, he gets reborn in this weird radioactive this.
Enemy team scores for the lead. Wow.
Yeah, he basically gets reborn in this weird pocket dimension of gamma radiation. It's so fucking weird, but like, and then he basically gets reborn. I don't really know how to explain it other than that, so I'm not even gonna try. But I think, and to be fair, I think a lot of this stuff got added to a lot of Marvel characters too, because I think after a while, after they originally got created, I think Marvel after a while, especially like Stan Lee after a while, kind of realized that we probably should just add supernatural aspects to some of the characters. We kind of not sure they would make much sense anymore. So they made it, because even Spider-Man has the whole spider totem thing, with like the fact that he was later on in the comics confirmed to be one of the spider totems, and that he's got this weird multiverse connection to the web of spider, or the web of universes or whatever.
That's probably why he got his power.
Because it was confirmed in one of the Spider-Verse comics that Peter should have died. He is outright told by Venom Web that his spider should have killed him. That he and all the other spiders are special cases, and that in the endless multiverse, there are more Peters that just die from the radio spiders than actually get powers.
So he's also kind of more on the supernatural side too.
Yeah, because they eventually just kind of added and honestly, I don't mind them retconning. I mean, some retcons are just stupid as shit, and I don't fucking care for them. But like, I think Marvel eventually just leaned into. It doesn't really have to be all that realistic, but at the same time, if we're gonna lean to the super unrealistic, let's just add a supernatural aspect to the character because it just makes more sense.
Also, something, back to DC for a second, something I didn't realize about Flash is the fact that he kind of just became an omnipotent god
Pretty much.
by sitting in this chair that granted him, I guess,
There's a surprisingly large amount of characters that become omnipotent gods, at least temporarily. Most of them lose their power within a few issues. Because technically even Flash eventually lost that whole thing. And then, because like...
Also, I kind of...
It's like even Spider-Man became a god for a while.
Not to lie, I kind of just, like, love the concept of Shazam. The fact that a child was granted the powers of a fucking god.
Multiple gods.
Yeah. And
Shazam is
them.
The name Shazam is actually an acronym for all the different heroes that he's got the powers of.
Anyway, I just love the concept of a kid getting the powers of a shit ton of gods, and he can just kind of use them willy-nilly whenever he wants. Which is just a fun concept.
I don't mind Shazam in the comics. I didn't really like the Shazam movies. I think they were a little too cheesy for what he is in the comics.
Right one.
Baby, you never answered me. Also, I apologize, sorry. I apologize, Sloth, I didn't mean to ignore you. If you're still here, I apologize.
Minefield ready. Your team boosted.
Huh?
Allied team mega boosted.
I didn't. Wait, you didn't hear me ask something? What do you mean?
Enemy teams beat down. Enemy team scores for the lead. Enemy team boosted.
Yeah. Wait. I asked you what you meant by you should. You said I think you should try it, and you never answered. You never answered me what you meant by that. Boop.
Oh, three, two, one. Enemy team puts Wumpa on the board. Your team boosted. And lights off for them. Enemy team boosted. Wumpa bat available. Minefield ready. Your team boost expired. Extends a big lead. Enemy acquired.
Oh, well, he's dead.
Your team boosted.
Excuse me. Really, I didn't get the credit for that. I was the one who hit him. Just because this motherfucker got hit him. Nah.
Your team boosted.
Oh, hey, I got it. Well, that's good. I side with Superman. I side with Superman. I side with Superman. I don't know. No, just for some reason, the Injustice comic came to my mind again, and I remembered that the one big thing that the comic addressed was Superman basically stating that they should kill their villains.
Except he wouldn't hit a woman.
I mean, that's pretty much the moral that gets questioned. Because I mean, both Injustice and Civil War kind of touch upon a specific moral, but
Honestly,
they're pretty different though.
Batman just fucking murdered his villain instead of setting him up.
But I mean, that's basically how it starts. In a way, Superman goes evil because Joker kills Lois Lane.
So,
Well, to be fair, I should say Joker doesn't technically kill him. He tricks Superman into killing Lois himself.
yeah. And then he throws Joker himself.
Well, technically, he tricks him into believing that it's Joker, but in reality, he basically punched a hole right through Lois. And she was pregnant, too.
Damn.
And that basically set him off, and he went insane.
Yeah.
And then the superheroes kind of split into Batman's group who doesn't think what Superman is doing is right, and then Superman believing that they've been too nice to their villains and need to start being more dark about it or whatever. What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, why you're going to bed? It's only 7:30. Plus, you never call. We haven't called yet. You're not allowed to go to bed till you call, or we call, I should say.
Three, two, your team puts Wampa on the board. Your team boosted. Allied team ultra boosted.
Oh, you little chicken shit.
Your team extends a big lead. Spirit Guardian available. Your team boost expired. Minefield ready. And lights off for them. Your team boosted.
Damn it! Could have killed.
Your team boosted. Victory!
Baby! Don't know why I said that so aggressively. Excuse me. Rumble!
Your team boosted. The Punawa available. Your team puts Wumpa on the board. Ally team super boosted. Ally team mega boosted. TNT drone available. Your team boost expired. Minefield ready. You'll need a helivac for that one. Your team boosted. Enemy team takes lead. It's neck and neck. Ally team super boosted. Ally team ultra boosted. Your team scores for the lead. Your team boost expired. Enemy TNT drone.
It's the heel deal.
Enemy team pulls ahead. Teams are on each other's heels. Your team pulls ahead. Either team could take this one. Just defeat.
I love you too, but what we're not gonna call? Of course I want to, that's why I asked, but you never responded. You know I love calling you babies. I gotta order your anniversary present soon, so that it gets to me before our trip. Or at least whatever we do, I guess. No, go that way, then that way, then this way, then this way. Hi, babies. Hi, babies.
You take this chemical jug back?
Hi, babies. What are you rumbling at me for? She's angry at me for some reason. What did I do? I love you. What you doing?
Going to bed, I'm tired.
How are you tired? It's only 8 o'clock.
I had a long day.
But it's only 8 o'clock.
Oh, that doesn't mean I didn't have a long day.
But it's only... No. I love you. I'm gonna die if I keep... Man. I'm depresso espresso. I love you. I said I love you, Mrs. I want to grumble at you.
I love you.
I love you too. Is the other one still available?
Three, enemy team
Alright,
boosted.
baby.
Your team boosted.
What's wrong, babies?
It's good.
Your team puts Wumpa on the board. Aku Aku available. Your team extends a big lead.
What the hell?
Super boosted. Enemy
Why
team
did
boosted
not a
Spartan.
single one of those fucking hit? I love you too.
Takedown.
Not the best, but if I wake up text for you,
Yes.
You'll need a helivac for that one. Elora blows the competition away. Your team boosted. Allied team super boosted.
I love you. I'm sad. I'm very sad. And I wanted to get this. That's probably our stuff. Well, yep. That one I'll get at least. Alright, what? Alright.
Your team boosted. What a smackdown! Bonus bank available. Enemy team puts Wumpa on the board. Your team extends a big lead. Enemy team boost expired. Your team boost expired. Your team boosted. Allied team mega boosted. Enemy team pulls ahead. And lights off for them. Nicely. It's neck and neck. Minefield ready. Your team boost expired. Ally bonus bet. Victory!
I didn't get the top score.
Yeah, I just there's feedback.
Your team puts Wampa on the board. Your team boosted. Enemy team boosted. Enemy team super boosted. Blues beat down available. Your team boost expired. Enemy team boost expired. Minefield ready. team boosted.
Alright. Oh, this is my last,
Enemy team boosted. Enemy team super boosted. Enemy team puts Wumpa on the board. Kaputawa available. Enemy team boost expired. TNT drones available. Call the ambulance. Enemy team boosted. Your team boosted.
Yeah, I'll do a couple more matches. I'll do one more match.
He just. There's one more answer, but. We're not ready for doing it because that thing cracked and he was dead. He didn't do anything in that hole. Yeah, we need to think that was Mikey did. Watch out, there's the right. You know, that's streaming. Where you get it? On the game. Okay, Your team boosted. Enemy team boosted. Allied team mega boosted. Enemy team puts Wumpa on the board. Enemy team boost expired. Your team pulls ahead. Your team boost expired. Spirit Guardian available. Enemy team scores for the lead. Your team scores for the lead.
takes lead. It's getting too close to call. Minefield ready. Your team takes lead. Your team boosted. Enemy team boosted. Allied team ultra boosted.
Yeah, that worked. Yep. Alright, we're gonna call it good for this episode. Alrighty. Alright, thank you guys all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you already haven't. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all my content. If you're on the YouTube side of things, if you're on the Twitch side of things, just hit me up with a follow. This has been your host, Hollow Knight. Thank you guys all for watching once again, and I'll see you guys all in the next episode. I apologize, I'm dipping out as fast. I just figured. Well, honestly, I didn't even realize we had been playing as long as we had. I got really into that. That's the first time in a while that I've had fun throughout the whole thing to the point where I completely forgot. And we're almost done with this, so we'll just keep working on Laura. She's almost to 15, so yeah. She's almost to 15. Excuse me. And then we'll work on Dingodile. So, see you guys all in the next episode. Bye!